the channel. So this is about preparing for summer of Nix. Yeah, it's kind of not scary, but I was, what if you do get selected? And I'm not, yeah. Last time I was doing the application, yeah, that I would like to fix a bit, but we still have how many days? May 7th. So there's like 5 more days, 6 more days. So today I wanted to look, wait a second, let's find the summer of Nix. Summer of Nix. Summer of Nix. Hello. Summer of Nix. Summer of Nix. Apply. So participants, stipend, whatever. Where is it? You can get in touch. Please check the details. So let's check out the details again. There was an example here. Oh, so when they say be available for a total of 160 hours of regular sessions over 13 weeks. I'm not sure what this means though. It's not like total amount how much I would work, or total amount how much I would be, on Zoom or, Jitsi, working with a mentor or with a team. Quick learners, computational mindset. How to apply. So which projects would you like to work on and why? Yeah, my part in the application is a bit general though. I'm just kind of telling how vast and wide is Nix. So today maybe I thought to try and to use this tool actually, NixInit. NixInit, I was watching Infinisol yesterday. He has a Nix hour on the theme of, how did he write it? What number is that? Writing packages, 50 something. And there he used actually this program to generate some kind of a skeleton-like structure. So look at this. NixInit, generate Nix packages from URLs. Of course, it is likely that the generated package will not work, so he did some minor tweaks. So hash prefetching, dependency inference also, interactive prompts, license detection. So look at this. Demo, NixInit, okay, enter URL, enter tag, oh nice, enter version, pname, and it gets you this. So we're going to try that. I'm going to try it with one of the suggestions usage. Okay. So let's check out. So pick between 1 and 3 projects from our issue tracker, and you can add missing projects using the project triaging template. Missing projects. What are the missing projects? Because there are more than 1,000 projects there from NGI, right? Let's open up these two guys. So creating a new issue, replace the NGI project name template above with the correct project name as found from searching for the project name in the NLNet projects page. Note that the name should be derived from the URL identifier instead of the title. For instance, if you were triaging data for a project called foobar, you might find 2 entries in the NLNet search page, improving communication with foobar, mobile app for foobar. The URL for these pages will be something like NLNet project foobar. What is this? Oh no, this is just an example. Foobar mobile. Therefore, the title will be NGI project foobar. I don't get it. Yeah, because, yeah, okay. This task should not exceed 1 hour. Well, that's nice to write how much time the task should not exceed. That would be nice when you compile, when you work with Nix and you have a long build, and it would be nice if Nix would say, this build should not exceed such and such amount of time. That'd be nice. For a full example, please see NGI project GNU-cap, all right? Let's see GNU-cap. So NGI project GNU-cap. GNU-cap is a general purpose circuit simulator. It performs nonlinear DC and transient analysis for Fourier, NLNet page, website, source, metadata, documentation, build from source, tests, other, artifact, CLI, plugins, GNU packages, extra information. I see. US, all requested NGI project packages are complete. Wait a second, 3, all requested. What does this mean? Yeah, it's not clear all are complete. As an NLNet project manager, I want that all required deliverables for each project requested through NGI or review are complete so that I can report completion of the grant agreement. Given a place where packaging state is shown, when I filter for projects under NGI or review, then all required deliverables for these projects are marked as complete and linked to the implementation source code, and I do not understand what's written. It's confusing. Really. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, it's just confusing. What does this even mean? Let's try to chat GPT. So I'm applying for Summer of Nix 20205 here, but I don't understand posts such as these. So yeah, it's okay. It's just, I want to start, but it's kind of searching the web. Projects that I'm also interested is education, you know, and making all this process of starting to contribute a bit more. What's the word? Intuitive. Yeah, ChatGPT now kind of thinking much more than before with the new O3 model. O3, I don't know. I think it's named O3. So it takes a bit more time. It almost seems like a bit longer on the laptop, on the computer. Okay, let's check out until this goes. NGI project Openfire. Aerogram 3 days ago, 3 days ago, last week, 2 weeks ago. Okay, let's check out the Openfire. Maybe ChatGPT could also generate these guys. This is not... Openfire is a real-time collaboration. Are you going to do any lead code to practice for the technical interview, assuming you get one? No, actually. Hi, Dapster. No, because this is very, what's the word? Very, I mean, there are no lead code, I think, questions for this. I don't think even there are, you know, like lead code Nix, my grand unified theory. LeetCode CLI. I don't think there are even. And also it's very, what's the word? Because it's kind of a ecosystem that you have to really learn. Even if you're a programmer and you use Linux, when you come to NixOS, you have to start from scratch. Of course, you being a programmer will help, but you can just practice doing DSA, like problems in LeetCode doesn't need to just be for one place. Yeah, but I should actually practice making like a package. That's the thing what they need, you know. And you make, look at this, Nix community. This is like a template builder for creating a package. And URL tag revision, look at its p name, and then it builds you somehow like look at this, like a log file. In a way it's kind of like a log file, but this log file will contain all kinds of Nix expressions depending on the complexity of the program that you're trying to package, right? So you could have a very simple package, or you could have a very complex one if it has a lot of things, you know, to pack. So you need kind of experience doing that. I don't think you can do that with just LeetCode, you know. That's why they kind of want, you kind of need to have experience a bit of, you know, with packaging. Yeah. The other thing is, I'm not even sure I will apply. No, okay, I will apply. But it's almost like you're afraid that you will get accepted. That you will get accepted. Wait, because it's just I'm a bit, you know, busy with family stuff, and I have work, and the work is a bit, you know, stressful. So it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of like, it's a bit, and then I have one big event to plan at the end of summer, and yeah, a part of me is almost afraid to, you know, if I get selected, then will I be too busy? I need to get the rust of my Git skills. I've just been using GitHub Desktop to do everything for me rather than doing the traditional Git CLI. Oh. Well, I don't know. I guess it is, as long as it works for you. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to get the rust of, you know, skills if you don't need it. I mean, not that you don't need it, but like everything, yeah. So you get this. So yeah, I would have to start packaging something. Although I do not understand what's written here. Let's see what. Is not a project idea you would personally work on. Is an internal planning card the organizers use to keep track of their deliverables toward the NLNet its marked objective. Key result, measure of success, user story. Simply records that someone at some point must make sure every requested NGI review project really ends up packaged for NixOS. Okay. Pick between 1 and 3 projects. So let's look at this. We have Openfire, and I don't know what it is. Look at server, website, Openfire. So it will document it from URL? No, I don't really. Not like this. Generate Nix packages from URLs. Nix init. Wait a second. So if I do Nix init, enter URL. Really? Enter tag or revision. Wait a second. Enter tag or revision. 492. Is that a tag or a 492? Enter version. No, it's not. Downloads. Openfire. I don't get it. What's the... Maybe I should pick something from GitHub. It would be releases source. Ah, made available. It's here. Ignite real time. It's a community. Downloads. Releases. Openfire Alpha. What's the difference between revision and version here? I mean, I guess I kind of know what's the difference, but I don't... Revision, I guess it's like a subset of a version. I don't know. 492 release. Okay. Values. Maybe like here. Mix in it. Like try this. Defaults to 5 alpha. Version 5492. Version 492. Enter version 492. Enter pname Openfire. And let's see now what happens. How should this package be built? Standard environment MK derivation. Well, I don't know what are the other... Well, I'm using Nix in it, and now comes the part where it asks me... What does it ask me? How should this package be built? And we are offered standard environment MK derivation. Yeah, I mean, there should be more tools like this so that you don't have to type stuff. You see, so you like here, you gotta have experience how different, like, let's say a Python package is using build packages, Python.3 or something. So each kind of, or C++, they all have a different kind of way how they package them. So you got to be familiar with that too. So that would be a kind of a elite code kind of question, I guess, but it's kind of different, I guess, because Nix is more about this. The packaging thing is more about understanding how this infrastructure works and how to package things. So it would be interesting, I guess, to make a lead code. Wait a second, can you guys... I blocked out everything you just said until I heard C++ lol. What do you mean I blocked out? I blocked out? Uh-huh. I don't get it. C++. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, yeah. And then you heard C++? That's funny. So that's for me how to get... That's when I talk to you. What do you mean? Like those subliminal messages. Like I'm talking to you and then I say C++. And then I say something else and C++. And then it gets into your head. Joking. Just... So... But there's so many cool things like this thing, incremental adoption of NixOS with module contracts. I mean, I can't now get into this. There's so much. So what am I gonna do today? Nothing. Let's see, Openfire. Bug. 492 release. There's a bug. Cannot proceed with setup. What? Is this fixed? Look at this from January 5.0. But there's Openfire 5.0. Openfire 5 alpha release to support an upcoming beta release. So what am I doing? Use the upstream release tarball. Look at this. So if we use the upstream release tarball, already contains compiled jars and shell scripts jars. So this is in Java. Then we pick this standard MK. Nothing needs compiling. You only unpack, move files into out, and maybe wrap the startup script with make wrapper. That's simple. Build Maven package build. Okay, this is different. Build Openfire from source. You really need to patch or bleed edge test. You need to patch. You will have to type the name. Openfire's build system is Maven. Plus some and Gradle helpers. These higher level builders set up Java, run the goals, and install the result for you. If you're just applying for Summer of Nix and want a fast working package, the first route is perfectly fine. And look at this. So this you gotta be actually, you almost like, you see this? This is like a function, and these are the parameters of the function. So you start from nothing, but then because you have already some functions like with lib. What do we have here? We have something lib here? We don't have. So we have lib standard environment because we use here. Fetch from GitHub because the source is on GitHub. So we need to include a fetcher. Something about Java, GRE, we have to include and make wrapper. So standard environment rec. Let's see what Nix init did. Let's try this first. Enter output path. Yeah, okay. Override default Nix. Yeah. Let's remove this numbers and result. So now we have default.nix. Look at this, we got this now. Isn't this cool? We have lib standard environment fetch from GitHub, standard environment, MK duration rec. So rec is not recommended. Rec is not recommended. Maybe we'll use here. So the recommended way now is to use the final address. It's kind of, yeah, but anyway. Pname Openfire version 492. Look at this hash. We got a hash meta XMPP server license with lib maintainers, main program Openfire platforms. Okay, I don't like. We could even try to build this. Let's try to build this. Okay, how do you build it? I think it's like Nix build A, right, and deep. Can we just do this? No, how do you build it? Lol. I forgot. How do I test it now? Nix build -a something. Nix build A. I have to write Openfire. Oh yeah, because I thought because it's a default.nix that it will just test it, right? Openfire, Nix build -a Openfire. Cannot evaluate a function that has, okay, that has an argument without a value. Nix attempted to evaluate a function as a top-level expression. Yeah, you see, there's our first problem. It has an argument without a value. Let's open up our default.nix. And let's copy this. So Nix init generated this. Well, lib platforms all we have. Platforms lib platforms all. It's confusing. Yeah, this is confusing because I do use lib. So why is it this? I don't know. Let's just see why this error. So there are a lot of, gotchas and things you got to learn from experience. Why is this keep on going? You've hit the plus plan limit for OR1. Yeah, I'm not sure. You see this? I'm like stuck. What do you mean? Cannot evaluate a function that has no argument without a value. So the problem is lib with lib maintainers. Yeah, unused with expression fix with lib. Unused with expression. Unused with expression. Unused with expression. Openfire. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. What does that mean? With lib maintainers. Maintainers? With lib maintainers? Why is this with lib maintainers? Yeah, why is this line a problem? Maybe I'll just change maintainers and see how it works. I gotta play with it. C++. Sorry. Deadline. Okay. Thought for 11 seconds. directly rather than via call package. Lib was never bound, so Nix bails out. You need to both. Import your file through Nix packages. So I cannot just build it, fill in the maintainers list. All realms of life. Do I write my name? Well, I could check. Let's see just. I don't think this will work. Yeah. With lib maintainers, it's not going away. With lib maintainers. Maybe Nix packages reference manual. And there you go. With lib, let's check here. Maintainer. Show derivation warnings. Package maintainers. With lib maintainers, elco. Maintainers. So what do we have? Maintainers, meta. So these are meta attributes. So why is this a problem? See, here you have all of these stuff to learn. Long description, homepage, license. A list of the maintainers. Maintainers are defined and there's no restriction to becoming a maintainer. Just add yourself to that list in a separate commit titled maintainers and reference maintainers with maintainers. I still don't get it. Why is this? Let's see this error. Well, it's giving us some kind of link. Page not found. Oh. See. Yeah. This is not good. And it redirected. So this is me doing Nix. Now I have to fix the documentation. Yeah, this is not. This is awkward. NixOS. Nix build A, Python 3 packages talks. Oh, look at this. He got this. I get basically the same error or any package that I try to build. I'm using Nix version. I feel like I must be missing something incredibly obvious. Yes, and basic, but I've been all through the manual and contributing MD and can see a step that I'm missing. I get the exact same result on multiple different machines. So again, what's the crucial step? Git clone, cd, Nix build A. Maybe because I should do it in the Nix. I should do it in the Nix packages. You need to be running Nix build a Python 3 packages from the root of Nix packages. The default Nix files in Nix packages are functions that get resolved in top level. Yeah, that would be it. Yeah, that would be it. I see. The problem was that I was running the Nix build within a local directory, but I should have been doing it inside the Nix packages repo, local repo. That was the, you see, that's the first mistake I did. Yeah. If you're just sitting in an empty folder with your stop default Nix doesn't know about or how to fill it. So develop inside a cloned Nix packages, right? So we're gonna go to our Nix packages, source Nix packages. Now, copy your Openfire default Nix, the derivation stub into say packages, applications, networking, Openfire, default Nix. And then from that root, yeah. I forgot, you see, I also forgot, what are the commands? Git fetch upstream? Is it git fetch upstream? I think it's git fetch upstream. I forgot how to sync my local Nix. It's been a couple weeks. Okay, now it has to download. Fetch checkout master. No, I have forked and cloned it, the Nix packages, and I have the local copy of Nix packages within my source Nix packages. So I just want it to be synced with the upstream so that I can test building the package. Yeah, git remote. I have all this, yeah. Fetch all branches in text from git fetch upstream. So it's good. Git fetch checkout master and rebase. So now we're going to sync this and then we're going to try building the package. C++. Sorry. Still here, okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? Compressing objects. I'm playing Roblox right now. I just got done getting ready to write a parser. Nice. Then I'm going to work on an iOS app. That's so great. Yeah, you seem to be busy with that stuff. That's nice. Roblox. Upstream. Okay, so now this is, now I hope, okay, git checkout master. already on master, your branch is up to date, and rebase your local master onto upstream master. If you've made local commits and want to keep them on top of the latest official tip, rebase is the cleanest. Well, I don't have any changes. I just want to sync my local copy with the upstream. So why rebase? I mean, I don't know GitHub. Since you haven't made any commits of your own, you can just pull upstream into your local master and be done. Remote, fetch, checkout, git pull upstream master. So I have to do git checkout master. Git pull upstream master. This will fast forward your branch so it exactly matches the Nix package's tip. Really? I don't get it. Git pull upstream master. Really? Yeah, I try to keep myself productive. I'm trying to work on being more programmatically mature so that I can start and lead projects and get students involved in contributing to projects for experience. That's nice. You know what's nice? To make like a local kind of course. You could do it like, I was thinking about that a couple of times, you know, for like kids, for children, or for teenagers, you know, where you go in you make like a small class, you know, show them something nice. That'd be nice. That's great stuff. Of course, it's complex because, you know, it's involving people and you got to find a place to do it. And yeah. So now I remember. Now I have to find a place. Wait, I guess now I have to find a place where I would put Openfire. That's like what my, you know, memory tells me. I gotta find a place where I would put Openfire and then build it from there. So where do I put Openfire? Just check what kind of a program is it and what category would be best for it. So yeah, Openfire, and then I would build it from there. Copy it. You see this? Packages, tools, systems, security. Somewhere. In Nix packages, the usual home for XMPP servers, Prosody, Ergebird. Nice. Is in packages, applications, networking, instant messages. Instant messaging. So you want to create a new subdirectory. CD path to your Nix packages, applications, network. Okay. Well, I'm talking about the students at my school, college, so it's important to have projects you're working on since degrees would only get you so far. So I'm trying to get other students to start contributing to projects they find interesting. Well, that's nice. But I'm trying to get other students. Well, I'm talking about the students. Yeah. You mean you want to make a project and then get them also on the project, like and then, you know, lead the project? Yeah, that's cool. It's so nice because, you know, it's great when you are at college level, you know, and everyone is doing programming. So that must be completely different than, you know, being on your own. That's so great. It's good. CD path. Yeah, I'm still a student myself. I'm wanting to start a project or multiple project in the fields that other students find interesting and have them contribute to it. Yeah. Great. So do you have like have a group of hacking friends? Like, you know, you meet and you guys, you know, like you just meet and you hack around something. Is it like that? So I'm gonna now cd to source. No, I am already here. So we're gonna go to packages, applications, networking, instant messengers, and I'm gonna cd there. So what do we have? We have Franz, Gaijim, Jackline, Jammy, Twinkle, Ripcord, Pigeon, Profanity, Discord. Haha, not really. We all chat over our school's Discord server. Oh, of course. But you mean like you guys never meet like in old times when we had LAN parties? You know, where people meet and like, you know, LAN. So it's not LAN meetings. Yeah, everyone's on Discord. Yeah, why not? Everyone is in the privacy of their rooms, I guess, and you just meet on Discord. Yeah. Oh. mkdir Openfire. So now we are creating a directory in the packages, applications, networking, instant messengers part of the Nix packages. So now I have Openfire. And save me. No. Drop your default.nix, the duration you wrote, into that new Openfire folder. So I'm going to copy now from code SoN default.nix. I'm going to copy it here. How do I copy it here? I think with a dot. This is really silly. Wait, if my PWD is the directory where I have to copy the default .nix. How do I copy it? Like lol, from CP something to, is it dot? Is dot, okay. Okay, Openfire, cd Openfire. No, it's not. It didn't work. It's not here. No, wait a second. It's here now? Ah, yeah, right. Move. You see, I cannot do Summer of Nix. I cannot copy files. So cd Openfire. So now we have a default.nix. It's the previous. Yeah, it's the previous. So now we have default.nix. It would be nice if ChatGPT was in real time. So it's kind of you type and then, yeah, okay, whatever. I'll stop talking. Default.nix. I have a really bad situation at work, and it's ChatGPT is helping me a lot. So I've kind of documenting everything with ChatGPT and then commenting, and then it helps me really write something nice. It's kind of a, yeah, anyway. So now Nix build -a Openfire, right? Will this thing work? No, it's not working. You'd run every case Nix build a but wait a second, what's then? You need to be running Nix build from the root of Nix packages. Oh, they get resolved there. You know what? I think, do I have to maybe I have to do it here. Oh. Error attribute Openfire in selection path Openfire not found. So now we have this typical, I think this is a very beginner-like maybe I have to write it. Really? Nix build -a applications networking. Really? Yeah. So I'm gonna we need to check again. Nix our writing packages.
Kind of a bit more generically, and exist. What did it try here? It tried PyPI packages application, not build Python package. Yes. Oh, I think I've seen those before.
So why am I doing this?
Let's do like a search.
He in Fincil used Nix in it, but it's
Python. Let's give it a try. Why not? So we want to upstream this to Nix packages.
okay.
And for that, let's go into Nix packages.
So he's going to Nix packages.
Let's see. What's the status here? Let me just stash all.
Git status. What's the git status? On branch master. What do I have? Git status. Your branch master is ahead of origin master. Use git push untracked files. Yeah, Openfire. Okay.
The untracked files. Now we have
Your branch is up to date with upstream master. So why is it saying by 63,000 commits?
a clean directory. Also, I'm not gonna do git clean.
Why does this say here?
That removes some things that
He's kind of cleaning his...
well, that are getting ignored. All right, super clean directory here. And might as well pull from master. So, Prometheus qubit turned exporter.
Did I pull from master? Git pull.
Let's see, probably there's a whole bunch of these already, or I think I've seen those before. So let's do like a search through here. Prometheus dash. Oh, there's Prometheus exporters something. Let me search for exporters. And let's see, what do we have here? Packages, servers, monitoring, Prometheus.
Yeah.
And then there's here are all the exporters.
Okay.
So that sounds like the fitting place.
Okay.
Let me just get one of these and see where it's used. If I grab for this, oh, it's in all packages.nix. Seemingly as a top level package here. I see there's only 2 spaces here, which usually implies it's not nested in like a package set or something. So yeah, let's maybe go here. Micro tick exporter here. Okay, we found them.
We need to add it to the top level package.
So which one is it? Q-bit turned exporter. Let's also just make sure it's not already here. It isn't. Okay.
So the package is top level all packages.
Oh, I'm messing up my Vim commands here. From ETS export here. Okay, Q-bit torrent. Now where would that be in that list? It seems to be alphabetically sorted, so let's not mess it up.
Oh, I see the problem. Okay, so the problem is that we have to add somehow the Openfire to the top level packages. So that's what the C call package design pattern Nix builds. We need the call package and put that in top level packages, right? What is this? If you want to be able to run, you'll need to expose your Openfire derivation at the top level of the Nix packages set, rather than only under applications networking. So add it to packages top level all packages.nix. So we need to open packages top level all packages.nix. Top level. Am I in the source? Packages. Top level. Top level. All packages.nix. Find the big attribute set. It's the rec that lists hundreds of packages. Insert your line among the other top level entries, ideally alphabetically around the O packages. For example, O camel call package, Openfire call package. So O P with packages standard. Yeah, I'm not sure. What am I looking for now? Yeah, how do I know where to put it? Openfire. Instant messengers. XMPP. Qt6 packages. OP. OP. Not sure how to find the spot where to put it. Yeah, this is me being not so proficient with these tools.
Up. ABCDFG. Wait, QRST. Here to be. Okay.
So he's putting it here. Where do I put it? Top level, all packages Nix. Instant. I can't search. Look at this again. Okay, I'm searching with helix with backslash. But how do I keep searching for the search term? This is really embarrassing, I guess. You know, I can't search for things. So I'm trying to look at this. This is taking too long. Where do I put it? Look at this. This is does not look the same. Openfire instant messengers. Maybe look for instant messengers. This is horrible. ChatGPT Helix editor searching. Hello. Horrible, eh? Standard search, right. Global search space. Look at this DDD Openfire. Space. What do you mean if I do? Space. Instant. Like this. This is nice. Messengers. This is nice. I like this. Okay. PP piano booster. All right. Mastodon. You can place your package anywhere in all. Hi Drake. If you were going to upstream it, then it's good practice to roughly sort it alphabetically. Okay. So you mean I can just... Yeah, but I guess that's the plan, to upstream it. Let's go here. Pale Moon, Osmosis, Orpi, Open Razor, Open Vivaldi. Look at this, Vivaldi, Organics, Open. Yeah, it's not really. This is not even Open SCAD, Open Tunes, Open Music. Maybe here, Openfire. Openfire, call package, like this, by name. No. call package would be then applications. What was it? Applications. Applications. Applications networking. Networking instant. So Drake, what are you doing on Nix these days? Instant messaging. Openfire. Are you thinking of applying to Summer of Nix, or what are you doing? Like this? Yeah, like this. Okay. Then even if you're outside the Nix packages tree, you can build, and Nix will pick it up from your overlay. Both methods will let you. Okay, both methods will let you refer to. Okay, I'm gonna mute this now. Both methods will let you refer to your package simply as Openfire at the top level. After you make one of these changes, you should be able to Nix build a Openfire. Okay, so that was actually nice. So we've added it now, and let's close it. And can I do it now? Okay. While evaluating a branch condition, if, yeah, I'm making, I think I'm making some beginner mistakes. Path, home, stable, joy, source, Nix packages, applications, networking, instant message, Openfire does not exist. It is like this. Yeah. Let's see again what he did.
I do know my alphabet, I hope.
So we did this.
And I'm noticing actually, I think I'm using nil here, or no, I'm using the like a syntax highlighter. What is it? Tree something, tree syntax. Maybe tree sitter. That's it.
Tree sitter.
I want to disable it for this one because it's super slow. So I'm gonna do TS disable, and I think it's highlight. Yeah, like this. And let's see. Yeah, that's much faster. Very nice.
Oh, interesting. It's a cool trick.
Yep, thank you, tree sitter.
It's faster when you disable tree sitter. Okay.
Okay, so let's just fill in the template here pretty much. So call package. Oh, this is. Let me close this. Here, let's make it nice and big. All right, qBitTorrent exporter. qBitTorrent exporter. All right. And do we need to add that anywhere else? Like if I search for this, is it like added to a list of exporters somewhere? Release notes, it's nowhere else that well, it's kind of here. What is this? The NixOS module for Prometheus. Does each exporter have a NixOS module? It kind of looks like it.
Oh, modules.
And if we look at any one of these, how does it look? That looks very extensive. Let's not go for that today, probably. So let's go back here. I have a key command setup that allows me to get to the diff, well, to the thing I changed here. So yeah, I'll go to this specific file, GF, I think. Okay, well, it doesn't exist. That's fair. Let me copy this. Let me make a touch of that file. Right, this is not the right
I
path
don't know what he's doing.
relative from where I started Vim, so I need to do this. But now it should work. Should be able to do this. All right, and we have an empty expression. Before I start, I just want to make sure it's actually, we can actually use it. So I'll just put like a foo here, just to make sure we aren't writing in the void. So let's do Prometheus.
Okay.
Qubit torrent exporter. Phew, very nice, it works.
Oh, it's a nice test. So wait a second. Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing. We could do the same thing. Wait a second. Okay. HX, packages, applications, networking, instant messengers, Openfire. Right. And let's MV. Can I do it from here? No, I can do it from here. HX. Oh. Let's actually MV packages, applications, networking, instant, Openfire. Let's change this to default.nix. Let's do like buck default .nix. No, let's just delete that actually. I think I've copied the one. Did I copy the one? I think I did. Not sure. Code. CD code. Let's check CD. Okay, I have the actually, I have it here. Okay. Okay. So I could remove it actually. I think I changed. Let's remove it actually. Ah, I have to see, I have to change the shortcuts here. Remove default. Okay, let's remove it actually. And I'm gonna, why is this not working? I changed it to fix this the way I use the CLI here. Touch. I'm gonna touch packages, networking, instant managers, Openfire, default.nix. Actually, I should have wrote, this is Helix. Okay, it's empty. What did he write? Throw foo?
Qubit torrent exporter.
Let's try this. Throw foo. So we have a throw foo. Okay. And Nix build a. How did he Nix build it?
This Qubit torrent exporter.
He just wrote that actually. Nix build Openfire. No, it's not correct. Wow. It's very pretty. Yeah, I do not know what's going on.
Cool. Very nice. It works.
Yeah. Yeah, Drake says instant messages instead of instant messaging. You know, it's probably something random like that. Instant messaging does not exist. Oh, I see what you mean. Wait a second. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm slow with this. Instant messaging, okay. So that means, okay. Oh, I have to check again the all packages, Nix. Instant messaging. That's how I wrote it here. Let's check instant message messengers. You're right. You're right. Instant messengers. 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 Okay, messengers. Messengers. Okay, let's try now. Foo. That's it. Nice. Thank you, Drake. That's great. So now maybe we could try now copy again the CP let's remove actually this default .nix and move, where is it, code SoN default.nix, and let's move it into source Nix packages, applications, networking, instant messengers, Openfire, default.nix. So, okay, so let's try to build it now. And we are on the move. So now we have started to build packages. Okay, so this derivation will be built. Error Java home is not defined correctly. Okay, of course I'll just run it through ChatGPT just for the sake of running it through ChatGPT. Okay, I built it with an error. So we gotta, this is about Java. Java home not defined correctly. We cannot execute makefile, builder, running phase, unpack phase, source root is source. Java home is not defined correctly. So Java home is not defined correctly. Maybe let's check the discourse. Java home not defined. Java home. I've installed You need to use programs Java enable in your system configuration. This will set Java home to the correct place. But why do I have to do it in Nix packages? Yeah, the fail is because your stub still uses the default build phase, which for a plain standard activation is. You didn't pull in any Java or Maven into build input, so Java home isn't set. You didn't add which from core utils into your path. Skip the build entirely. Recommended for packaging the release tarball. Since you're just packaging the upstream release, you really want build phase true. Oh, really? Well, let's check out this. What did I do? How did I change this? No. I think I've changed the way the shell shortcuts from Emacs to Vim, and now I don't know how to go back. Anyway, HX. Oops, what's going on? I don't get it. What's wrong? Openfire. I don't have even the default.nix. What's going on? Look at this. Where is the default.nix? What happened? Oh my, what's going on? I've kind of default.nix. You removed it. I removed it. Yeah, I removed it. Oh, I removed it, yeah. Horrible. Oh gosh. Source. Nix in it. Let's do it again. Defaults to 5 alpha. Yeah, I don't know if I should do it 5 alpha. Well, let's try that. Maybe will it build? I don't know. What do you think? Should I just do it with 492? There are bugs here. Or I should do 492 release, November 11th. Five alpha. Version 4.9. Openfire. Through output path. Okay. I don't know if I still have to put myself in maintainers. I don't think not, actually. So let's change, let's CP this into source, next packages, Applications, networking, instant messengers, Openfire. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to source Nix packages. And now I'm going to build it. Okay, so Java Home is not defined correctly. Now I'm going to open it up, actually. Okay. So what is it saying here? Since you're packaging the upstream relays with binaries included, you really want build phase true. We don't even have a build phase. Yeah, so you see you gotta have some experience building Java programs. Let's see, building Java packages. Help packaging a Java application. Yeah, this is actually build from source. Skip the build entirely. Since you're just packaging the upstream release, I'm packaging the upstream release. So where do I put the build phase? Maybe here below source. You just drop it into your standard MK derivation block at the same level as source. Insert here, yeah, build phase, native build inputs under the source. Well, this looks correct. Maybe let's try this. Could try this, you know. Fetch from GitHub GRE headless. So we're going to do GRE headless and make wrapper. Yeah. With maintainers. Do I put my name here? Maintainers, your GitHub maintainer. All realms of life. I don't know. I'm just trying it out, I guess. Yeah, but I don't understand much what's going on. I mean, kind of. This is an out directory, Openfire, and this is a wrapper. Openfire bin, Openfire sh. Set Java home and open. Will this work? Wow, it's working. It's a big download. Hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, so now it's building, taking a while. Okay. Okay, it failed, of course. Why did it fail? So these are, I think this will last very long time, and if I don't think I'll package this actually. I mean, it'll take time. Builder call die. Cannot wrap because it is not an executable file. Okay, we don't have an Openfire sh. I guess I would have to look in the release. Cannot proceed. Assets. Is it here? Assets. What is he downloading actually? Is it deb file? No arch. Source code. Oh yeah, we don't have an sh. It could take a deb file actually. Then we would have to transform, extract. Okay, so there is a deb file, and we would have to change. We could extract. Let's. Okay. Home. Let's do code. No. Code. So open with file roller. Let's see what do we have inside. Control, data tar, Debian binary. I think there is a. Okay, so there is a deb package, and I already done that once with the local package I created. So you have to extract the stuff from it, and we have to somehow extract. Okay. The thing is, there is a deb package, and maybe I should download that from the asset release page. Yeah, what is the NixOS actually downloading? Release page. What is it downloading actually? Maybe I could just have that release. Wait a second. Openfire releases. Yeah, maybe I should download the deb package. Doesn't have its bit set and make rep refuse to rep non-executables. Yeah, but I do not have an Openfire. But how can I inspect the Openfire? Yeah, but we don't have it. Okay, it's in the result. You see, there are all of these things that... But where's the result? Where's the result folder? Yeah, I think I know how to solve this, but it's just... The thing is, what is it downloading actually? So if I look at... So if you look at the open source, fetch from GitHub, right? But homepage releases. Yeah, but what releases is it getting actually the Nix in it? Like the line in the default.nix says, but it's cloning the repo source code. Yeah, but you see the problem. I'm not sure how to... Look, I could do the deb package and extract the binary. What is it getting at? The releases. I think that's the problem. Do you think the Nix in it is actually getting one of the releases here in... Or I have to link something like this, you know? The result folder only appears if the build was successful. It's cloning the repo source code. The repo source code. So you think it's cloning... Look at this, RPM, deb, DMG, exit, no, tar-g. You think this is doing it. This, zip. Source code zip. Maybe I should do the deb package. Yeah, I'm not... So there is the source code zipped or tar in the assets part of the releases page. But there is also the deb package. Maybe I can use the deb package. Yeah, because I think you can use a deb one and then it's already, no, it's like a binary. Maybe that'd be better than doing it from source. I'm just not sure what link to put here in the home page. This is the home page, but the homepage field in your default.nix is purely informational. It has nothing to do with what actually gets downloaded. I see. If you want to fetch an ordinary file, you'll need to use packages fetch URL. Yeah, it has nothing to do with what actually gets downloaded. By default, Nix init stopped your derivation to use source hash fetch from GitHub. The fetch from GitHub fetcher always grabs GitHub's auto-generated source tarball for the tag you specified. Okay, so it's kind of like this, right? And checking it against your hash, it does not download any of the manually uploaded assets like Debian. If you really want to package the upstream Debian package rather than the GitHub source tarball, you can override source to fetch the deb asset and then unpack it yourself. Yes. But is that common? Like, would you, yeah, would you, I mean, would you like download the deb one and then you already have a pre-made binary, or you would compile? I guess you would compile from source if you wanted to make it a bit more complex, like so that you can maybe turn on or turn off some things, or not. Standard MK derivation, source fetch URL, packages fetch URL. Yeah, a URL of the deb asset from the release page. Okay, so let's do applications, networking, instant messengers, Openfire, default.nix. So we got fetch from GitHub. So we will remove fetch from GitHub, fetch URL. Okay, let's try fetch URL. Do you have to declare it here? Yeah, I do. Fetch URL. How do I delete this? Fetch URL. Fetch URL ignite. Openfire version SHA. URL. And what's the releases? Deb package. Copy link. Is it the same? Openfire releases download version 492 Openfire all. Let's see if it is the same what it wrote. Download v version Openfire v version all deb. Oh, this is nice. That'd be better. Okay. Actually, let me just delete all this. I forgot. How do you delete? Okay, so we're gonna just add these guys. I have to really improve my editing skills. This is bad. Look at these guys. Okay. Need to build inputs. Install phase. Okay, we have to have install phase. Forgot how do you delete multiple lines, and it's not DD. No. No. Ah. Practice. Look at this. Horrible. No, I cannot do that. Yeah. Okay. That's also on my to-do list for the application. Just do a little bit more Helix and Vim tutorials. Install phase. So we have install phase. Oh, it's this. Remove the plus signs. Now, give me the new version. So the install phase, right? Install phase, extract the Debian package, R source data tar. Okay, then it goes to out. Ensure the launcher is executable. But this is confusing. Openfire sh. What if I don't have that? Install file. Let's do install phase. Okay. Okay, so now we have install phase extract. Okay, let's try this. Let's open up actually another Nix build Openfire. Okay. URL of the deb asset. Yeah, these are all like actually it's taking a while, but these are kind of silly mistakes I'm doing, which you got to do when you don't, package stuff. I've just packaged one thing, and most of the time is spent basically exploring Nix and such, and okay, now this error. But it's almost like I know what's the problem, but it's something with the hash. Yeah. The default Nix again. You must replace the SHA-256 placeholder with a real hash. Yeah. Nix prefetch. Oh yeah, I could do this. I could do this Nix prefetch URL, and then I'm going to get it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I got the number. I got the number. So then copy that value and replace the 0 placeholder in SHA, then rebuild. Keys the default with your real hash. Okay, URL source. Let's try again. Source fetch URL. URL releases SHA compute with Nix prefetch URL. Okay. How do do you delete a line? I can't believe I forgot how to delete a line in Helix. Paste. No, oh, like this, yeah. You go back. Okay. Let's try again. This derivation will be built. Do not know how to unpack source archive builder. We need to unpack it. Yeah. Okay. We need to unpack it. Also, ChatGPT is good for documenting stuff. It's nice when I do like this all day with it. All day. I mean, when I document every step, it can create like a blog post from basically what you did, you know. So I kind of like that, the documentation. Here's the default next to explicit unpack phase. It skips trying to unpack. Place unpack phase true before build phase. So what is it? Don't try to auto unpack the deb. Skip all build steps, native build inputs, install phase, extract it. It seems like the user attempts to fetch a deb file but stumbles. If I override unpack phase to true, it prevents unpacking but leaves source as deb file. Interesting. So install phase. Don't try to auto unpack the deb. We don't have the so build phase true, unpack, skip all build steps, build phase true. Why to put unpack phase true? Yeah, I don't understand why to. Not sure. Native install phase. R data. Wrap the script. Not sure what's. This is weird. Oh, interesting. It didn't change it. Look at this. Oh. I'm really bad with this. Really bad to be in like a mob setting, me doing all of these silly little things. Well, okay, I shouldn't be too hard on myself. SHA. Yeah, the problem is what if they pick me up? Not that they won't, but it's like there's this, it's not about that. It's about me, you know, will I have enough time? Or it's a lot more cognitive load. Okay, something more. Let's see. Nix store. Oh, cannot such. Hello, hope you guys are having a fine day. That onion. Yeah, thank you. Hope you too. We're trying to build a Nix package. Yeah, but this is so cannot open such file or directory. Error is not recoverable. Exiting now. Builder 4 failed with exit code. Tar cannot open. Oh, there's tar. Cannot open no such file. Tar error is not recoverable. Exiting now. But it's a deb package. Why is it doing the source thing? Here's the complete. Why do we need the tar? Oh, we need the tar because it's a deb package. So ensure, okay, standard MK derivation, source fetch URL, unpack phase, native build inputs, build phase true, install phase, extract the Debian package r tar. Ensure output directory exists. Well, sure, I could do that. And then rx source data tar xz tar xf unpack is data into tar xf data tar xec out. Make the launcher executable. Make the launcher executable. Wrap the script so users can call Openfire. Yeah, I don't think this will help actually. Now tried. No, I don't think this will make any difference. Yeah, but that's what I said before. Why is it recommending me Openfire SH? There is no SH. Right. There is no Openfire. Why are you putting that in? So the deb package has like 3 files. What does the deb have actually? Build barn, open file. Look at this. Extract. Can we extract here? So the deb has just these files. Debian binary data tar. Yeah. The deb package just has these files. No, these files. Debian control tar xc. Stop it. Control tar xz data tar xz and Debian binary. So builder fail with exit code. Yeah, there's no Openfire SH. You'll see Debian. This because Debian package just an R with these 3 member text. The real launcher. If you don't see those paths, make sure you're running commands in the same directory. I guess I would have to list its contents. That's definitely true. So extract only the data archive. Rx. because the Debian package is just in R archive with those three members. Data tar, okay. Extract only the data archive. Okay. Well, we could go to code and Openfire. Where did I put it? Okay. And we can do it like this. Where's the data tar? Okay, we have the data tar and now list its contents. We're gonna list it now. Right. This is horrible. Wait, I need to use tree. I could use tree. Tree. Wait, tree data. I just showed it. You should see something like the real launcher. If you don't see them, if you don't see those paths, make sure that once you know the exact path, update your install phase. For example, if Openfire lives in the opt Openfire, okay. So again, how do I look into it? Yeah, I don't. These are all these little commands, tar commands. Find the path. R to list its members. Yes, extract just the data tar without unpacking. Maybe I could pipe it to grep. Yeah, but it outputs a lot and I need to find the launcher. Maybe piping it into grep. So, yeah, I don't know if that works actually. Grep. Yeah, okay. Gosh, I forgot how do you... Oh my god. Huh? Forgot on my layout. What? It should be here. Ah, because of a new keyboard, yeah. Okay, grep. What am I looking for? Bin Openfire, like this. Yeah, I could look it like this. Openfire. Openfire, like this. No, nothing. No, like this. No. It's not finding it under bin Openfire. Openfire. Yeah, it's again doing this. Varlib Openfire. Look at this, vars, USS. Oh, this is too long, yeah. Yeah, I should improve my search skills. This is way too slow. I'm basically wasting a lot of time. You should use Openfire file instead of deb. Yeah, but I thought then I have to build it from source, right? It's different, and I already have a deb file. Isn't that better? I mean, that's how I made the other local pack. It was already, yeah. You're saying those assets are pre-built. Yeah, but then if I build from so you're saying I should build from source, not use a deb file. Why not? Why not use a deb file that I can just extract it and have a package? Obviously it works. Yeah. Maybe that's maybe it should be done like that with Nix packages. I should use a tar. Yeah. Okay, so scratch that. Okay, so scratch that. I will use Openfire 492 tar file. So the source file, I will not be using deb file to build. That's the current way how I want to try to build this. So that means I got to change everything. This is not a source file, it contains the fully built package. Oh. Interesting. Oh, you just wrote a name, yeah. Contains the fully built package. Well, then it's simple. You think the SHA will be different? It will, yeah. Nix prefetch URL. Forgot. What's the way to get the Nix prefetch URL? I could use Nix prefetch URL. So I basically go with an old version then. Ah. So okay, I'm gonna remove now. I shouldn't remove it. Okay. Yeah, this is. Well. I'm gonna remove this and oof, boy, now go again to cd code SoN ls remove this also zip and default.nix and do nix init. Now when I do nix init releases, yeah, I just don't, maybe I should just use the tar, this one, this link. copy link. Yeah, I don't know if it's version. So I don't know, was this better because I didn't give it the general link from the releases? Default source Nix packages, applications, networking, instant messengers, Openfire. So now when I go to Nix build, now we're going to do it again. Get the same mistakes, right? Java home is not defined correctly, we cannot execute. Okay. This is very slow, but I guess the second time will be faster, the third time will be faster. So I made a new default .nix without deb file extraction and such, and we'll be using the tar gz gunzip whatever file. So the new default .nix is now failing with this. Yeah, Java home is not defined correctly. You're still hitting the default build phase. Since you're packaging the upstream tarball already built, you need to override that phase to do nothing. Make sure default .nix has right after source line. Right after source line. Yeah, build phase. True. Allow us to wrap the launcher. Native build inputs. Make wrapper. Install phase. Install phase what? Make tier, okay, Openfire, copy out upstream script is already X, but just in case. Oh, it's the upstream script. Openfire sh. I think there is no Openfire. Why is it? Why are you mentioning the Openfire? Why are you mentioning the Openfire sh script? Where do you see that? Install phase. There is one in the file I mentioned. Yeah, there is one. Yeah. So let's copy this. There should be one, right? this is not horrible editing skills. Stop. Yeah, blocked. Okay, I'll try this, but I don't know if it will find it. Then I'll have to open it up and see where is the file, I guess. Why is this undefined name? I think I have to declare some of these things. Yeah, make wrapper. GRE headless and make wrapper. Source. Yeah, no such file. Okay. We just gotta find this. Where is this file? How do I access this file? Do I have to manually like extract everything and find it, or what? NixStore, Openfire. Openfire bin, Openfire sh. Openfire bin, Openfire sh. So do I just go... Wait, I don't need this. Trash. Wait. Well, I guess I just... Gosh, this is kind of... Do I just download this? Openfire, okay. Openfire bin, Openfire sh. Yeah. Openfire bin, Openfire. So it's bin, Openfire sh. Okay, so if I look at my... opt Openfire bin, Openfire sh. Make wrapper, Openfire sh, headless. Yeah, why is this not working? You'll need to replace fetch from GitHub to fetch URL. Oh, you think? You know. No. Ah, Helix. Fetch URL. Yeah, there's so many fetchers. Fetch URL. Oh, now it's a different kind of an error. Look at this. While evaluating Openfire source fetch URL owner ignite realm. Function anonymous lambda call with unexpected argument owner. Really? Takes URL and hash. Oh, that's what it means. So I guess I can delete this. What does it take a the repo? No. Yeah, repo also not. And revision will detect that. So no revision also. Wow. So just like this. Fetch URL requires either URL or URLs to be set. Hash. Oh, you're saying fetch URL takes URL and hash. Yeah, I see what you mean. I have to write a URL is, what do I put as URL? Releases. Do I just put releases or this? Like this? Double quotes? Maybe like this. Whoa. It's working. Okay, hash mismatch specified got. Okay, we're gonna take this and copy the correct hash. Okay, what did I actually just copy? Let's try now. Wait a second, it worked. It looks like it worked. How do I test it? Could I just, I forgot, could I just run this? How do I run this? I forgot. How do you run? Like, seems like it works. How do I run the package from the Nix store? There should be a result. Yeah, are you saying here result folder? You're right. So I just write result bin Openfire. So it doesn't work. Maybe it works. Successfully loaded. I don't know if this is, how is this supposed to look like? The home directory has not been configured. Wait, it's still loading. Yeah, I mean, if you do like 10, 15, 20 of these and do Java, C, and Python and such, then I think it gets way easier. And then you can concentrate on more. A lot of the things that I made a mistake here were pretty, silly, but small things. And how do you practice that? I mean, you just So Drake, how many packages have you created? Have you written? Have you written any packages, and how many? How does Openfire work? Is it like a GUI app? Yeah, I'm not sure how to run this. Openfire isn't a desktop style GUI, it's an XMPP Jabber server that you run as a background. Start the server. By default, it will unpack or find its configuration under Openfire Home. Listen on ports. Go through the web-based setup. Openfire includes a built-in admin console accessible at... All right. Service unavailable. Choosing, well, it says service unavailable. Error. Can I create plugin? Well, I guess he's doing something. Exception occurred, exception. Create a writable data directory. Openfire data. Start Openfire in console mode with that as home. Console runs in the foreground. If you meet console, point your browser. You should now get the setup wizard page. Really? But where do I put the Openfire? Yeah, but I'm trying to make the, you know, do I put the Openfire data in the home directory? Okay, let's stop it. Server halted. Okay, and export. Yeah, I don't, oh, result. Oh, I can put that. Okay, yeah. I go to source, Nix packages. And then I run this. Right. Wrap the binary. Oh yeah, I think this will be this. I gotta see how to make this package. I think there should be some more setups maybe. Created an exception. Let's see, localhost. Yeah, okay, so we have a package, but we have to fix it up a bit. I don't know if I should already make a PR with this. Probably not. It's not working. Yeah, I think this is a good step. So in the next 6 days, I wonder how much time will I have. In the next 6 days, I write the application and I will be trying to package something. So I need to see a bit about Java. No, I'm not getting it. C++. No. No, I'm not going to learn Java. No, oh, you just heard the word Java and you turned your head. No, it's not. I'm not going to learn Java. We are packaging a Java program and something is not working correctly. It's a Java program. And it's, look at it, it works now, but it's kind of not works. Because when I go to localhost 9090, just to try it out, it says this service unavailable. Yeah, it still says service unavailable. So yeah, it's kind of, this is like on off ChatGPT kind of thing, but I should read a bit. It just should read a bit about maybe, okay, so the idea is to find a similar Java program, I guess, and see how it's packaged. Bypass the wrapper and call the relauncher. I thought you said you were going to have to do something with Java. I think I might want to learn Java. Oh, I don't want to learn Java. How do they write? I don't want to learn Java. Like this? I don't want to learn Java? No. The real script lives under the distributions opt Openfire bin. If you point Openfire home at your home directory there, it will be writable. Invoke the upstream script directly. Yeah, I don't know. This is getting a bit, yeah. Like this, Openfire home, Openfire data. I don't know even what I'm doing now. Of course. Lib startup jar. Well, at least I did something. I could write in my application where I got stuck. Where I got stuck. That would be interesting. Either approach will give Openfire writable data directory, so the web app can initialize and you'll no longer see. Well, I guess it's working, but it's 503 service unavailable. Yeah. 2 hours and 34 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done. This is now, yeah, kind of, I'm done for now. I'll do something else. So this was interesting today. It took a little bit longish, time-ish. So I need to see what's wrong with this. Maybe I'll just read. I'll read a bit of packaging Java programs, or maybe find, would be interesting to find, no, what am I doing? I should check, yeah, okay. I should check some other XMBP or whatever the name is, instant messengers kind of server program that is also packaged for Nix packages, something like Openfire, and preferably written in Java also. And then look at the default.nix of that package. That's my next idea. So there may be some programs like that. Probably. Probably Java, yes. Probably. So maybe we could look at it. You know, maybe we could look at it. Let's cd into, we already here, packages, applications, instant messengers. So we have Dino, Discord. We have Discord. Which one of this is written in Java? Okay. Okay, which one of these is written in Java? The only you find Java, the one you just packaged, Erlang Lua. There isn't another Java based in server, but you can learn a lot by picking at Edgebird or Prosody packaging. Even though they use different build systems, you'll see how they fetch URL, override the build phase, install out. If you specifically want to study a Java Maven-based packaging example, you can also search for any other Java project in Nix packages. Pick one of the hits, Jenkins, SonarQube, or any Apache project, and so really? Like this? There's Linphone here. I remember Linphone, Kaidan. Okay, which one of these is written in Java? Maybe one of these is written in Java. Probably. Come on. Come on. Okay, Beetle C++, Python, JavaScript, Vacuum language unclear, but it doesn't seem to be Java. Telegram. So the only clear Java-based program is Openfire. I think the problem is because it starts, the program is packaged, but it doesn't. Well, maybe I could write it. Why not? Where is it? Split program and service options to different headings on the overview site. Overview project. Real-time collaboration server. Source, Java, Maven, Nix development environment. What is this? I didn't even look at this. Oh, look at this. Openfire default.nix. Lib packages sources, metadata. NixOS modules. Openfire cert. Oh. So this is actually documentation. Build from source. Yeah, there's stuff to do here. Plugins, API, Nix packages. But does this mean it's actually working? HTTP error service unavailable. Does this mean that it's actually working? I guess it does mean. But wait, even though I am getting error, does this mean it is actually working? The package. I think it does. I mean, I have to set up some settings and stuff, but I guess the ball is rolling, I guess. Openfire binary ran and spun into embedded to be Jetty. The web application failed to initialize, most often because it couldn't write its config logs into the immutable Nix store. In other words, the package is basically working. You got all of Openfire's JVM web server bits wired up correctly, but you just haven't given it a writable Openfire home. How to prove the package itself works. Check the CLI. Even if the web URI is unhappy, you can verify the wrapper and binary itself by running version. No. Yeah. No. If you see usage text or a version string the package is correctly installed, run in console mode with a writable home. Yeah, but this is not really Openfire data. No. No, it's not getting. I'm still getting these. Yeah, I think this is where experience comes into play. Not sure. I would have to check other. Yeah, I think I have to do this more manually. I have to check other similar kind of programs. Make a clean local dir. Yeah, I don't know. This is not really. So this is a server. Yeah. An exception occurred. Yeah, I need to make a break and think what I'm going to do next. Probably find similar programs. What am I going to do now? It's not working, okay? It's not working and you aren't helping. I need to find similar programs and maybe then study the default.nix. And then there is this too. Or maybe something with modules. Summary. Yeah, I'm not really making any progress right now. This is just basically reading stuff. a Java message broker, Jenkins, SonarQube, Garrett, yeah, and modules. So this is what it takes really to start, you know, packaging, you know. So I mean, I guess you can get up to speed up to a certain level even with the help of ChatGPT, but after a while you need to kind of, yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm not making really much progress, and it's 2 hour 45 minutes. This is long already. So that's it for today. Thanks everybody, and thanks Drake and Dapster. Nice seeing you always. Bye bye.